what's going on? This is Travis P11. I want to welcome you back to the channel. Guys, I got to tell you something. I've got some of the coolest subscribers anywhere. Some of the most kindest, gentlest strangers that I don't even know that want to contribute to my channel, that give me awesome feedback, that I love to talk to in videos, and whether they're supporting me through just watching the videos or supporting me through Patreon, the generosity of these people, it just continues to blow my mind. Recently, I had a subscriber reach out to me, and he told me that he wasn't happy about the new fee system that Patreon was gonna implement into place. And as we know, Patreon has since changed it, but he wasn't happy with how much Patreon was keeping through the processing and the fees and the credit card companies and so on. And so he had asked me if he could just contribute directly to the channel, just send me something in the mail. And initially I said, no. I said, I'd feel bad making you do something like that. I said, no man, don't worry about it. I said, if you just don't want to subscribe to me on Patreon or don't want to contribute that route, don't even worry about it. I said, it's cool, no big deal. And he's like, well, give me your address and I'll send you something. I said, you know what, if you want to send something, that's fine. And then I went back later and I said, no, I said, don't worry about it. Well, a couple weeks went by, and I got a phone call from Stan up at SS Pawn. And as you guys know, if you follow the channel, SS Pawn is a local store here in town, and Stan supplies me with firearms from his private collection to put in the videos. And I mentioned his store, and you guys get in touch with Stan once in a while. And he had told me that I had an envelope show up from a subscriber. And I was like, okay, cool. I mean, I wasn't really thinking that anybody was going to send anything. And I went up there, and I got this in the envelope was this really cool letter from a subscriber, from somebody that was contributing to me on Patreon, and he had mentioned that he didn't think it was right. This was the same guy I'd got in touch with before, and I told him later on that I would keep him anonymous. I wasn't going to mention his name in this video just to keep his privacy. And he said that he'd like to see me, he wanted to contribute to the channel. He wanted me to maybe put some money back into the small business and do something I could do for my channel at the same time. So he had put some money in the envelope. And he had sent it, and Stan had told me about it. He goes, here you go. Whatever you want to do, I'm fine with it. And I said, you know what? I said, well, what do we got in the store? What's really cool? And I noticed that there was a second page in the envelope, and I went ahead and read it. And there were specific instructions in here. And it said, also I've attached a trigger pin to this page. Please give it to Travis as well and remind him that since he now has another part for an AR, he is obligated to buy the rest of the parts and build a new rifle. Well, this guy was just kidding when he did this. He's done this to a few other guys that he subscribed to on YouTube. I took it kind of serious. I was like, let's see, I've got a trigger pin. I've got some funds that this guy contributed. He wanted to see me spend the money in the store. Well, Stan just happened to have a completed lower receiver just on the shelf sitting there. It'd been there for a little while, and we had talked about it and negotiated a fair price on it, and so I ended up using the funds to purchase this lower receiver. And I thought, you know what better way to do something new that I've never done before. I've never actually built a lower working from a strict lower at all. I've just purchased things that are pre-assembled and swapped out a couple parts here and there and put together an AR-15. So I'm going to be including this trigger pin in this lower as soon as I choose all the parts that I want to go with. Now, I'd like to go with some kind of an aftermarket trigger and do maybe a nicer build than what I usually do. I'd really like to go with like an 18 or 20 inch barrel, maybe do some sort of a varmint grade 5.56 or 223 out of it, something kind of cool. I'm not intimidated by putting together the lowers because there are some fantastic videos on it, and I'm going to make a video about how to put together your own lower because that's what I do. And it's just really cool. And the funny thing is, I swear, like about a week ago, I was thinking, maybe I should just pick up one of these strip lower receivers. Maybe I should just pick one up and just do a build. I mean, yeah, in the end, it might cost you a little bit more than buying something pre-assembled from somebody else. But this was a nice boost to get me going into this. It really did kind of motivate me to get me to think, man, this is just going to be sweet. So you're going to see me doing this, just a few videos here and there. I'm going to just slowly be building up an AR-15. Unfortunately, I don't have the tooling to do the upper, to build an upper from parts. I'm not really confident in that myself, so I will probably buy an assembled upper receiver, barreled upper assembly, and choose a different charging handle and a nice bolt carrier group and go from there. But the lower, the grip, the trigger, all those fun little parts, I'm definitely going to do just piece by piece, pick up a parts kit here and there and just work on it. So anyway, awesome subscribers out there. The dude that sent this, all right, again, I don't want to mention your name. I wish I could, but I want to keep it private. Thank you so much for doing this. This is very cool. This is an awesome Christmas present. I know you didn't intend it to be, but the fact that you wanted to just donate now, that's awesome. I'm not asking anybody else to do that. I mean, I've been doing this YouTube thing for just a couple of years now, and I've only been monetized for a short period of time, or demonetized for a short period of time. And so I am totally content just doing what I'm doing. This is my hobby. I pay for most of this out of my own pocket. So when stuff like this happens, it really does make me feel good about people. It really does I can't even explain how awesome this is. Again, total strangers that want to see me produce content, that are happy with what I do for them, and the least I can do is just return the favor. So again, this is an Anderson strip blower. Okay, it does have the built-in trigger guard, which is kind of cool. I don't have to worry about buying an aftermarket piece and going that route and installing it. So we're going to do that. We're going to go ahead and put together an AR, a few little steps at a time, and that's pretty much where we're going to go. So anyway, guys, I wanted to mention that I told this person that I was going to make a video about this experience because it is cool. And you know, I've had guys send me accessories. I've had people send me knives to test out. I've had people send me cleaning products, and it's just cool dialoguing. And I've actually had a chance to meet a few of you in person, and that's really cool. That's part of the fun of being a content creator for YouTube. That's what I like about the community, as well as gunchannels.com, okay? And that's the last thing I want to say is a lot of us are over at gunchannels.com. If you're a gun person and you want to feel welcome, you want to get in on the camaraderie, meet some really cool people, go over to gunchannels.com, get yourself an account, get set up, and you can really get to know a lot of people. A lot of us have a presence over on YouTube. So anyway, that's it, guys. I just want to mention that. This is kind of my little holiday miracle. This is really cool that we were able to pull this off. It's just a coincidence that I got the trigger pin. And now, by the way, later on, the guy that contacted me said, dude, that was just kind of a joke sending you the trigger pin. I didn't expect you to think that you need to go out and buy, you know, parts to do an AR, but why not? You know, I mean, Stan had one on standby. The price was right. It's something I haven't done before, and I think it's going to be fun to bring to the channel. So anyway, subscribers, you guys are awesome. And I've got an announcement I'll make on Saturday about my subscriber numbers, and I'll be talking about that on Caliber Corner on Saturday at 8 a.m. But anyway, that's it, guys. Caliber Corner is coming up this Saturday at 8 a.m. Central Time. We're going to be talking about our recommendations for low, medium, and high-priced shotguns. That's the last part on the series of what we've been talking about. So make sure that you do join in. And yeah, so it'll be Saturday morning. If you got nothing going on, if you're just sitting around and you know you want to get away from the kids for a little while, pop on the podcast, hang out, chill with us for a bit, and we'll talk. So anyway, guys, that's it. I want to thank you for watching. Please like or subscribe if you like what you see. You know, please do subscribe. You can check me out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, gunchannels.com. I'm also on Patreon with patreon.com/TravisP11. And again, just this is awesome. This really does set me up for the holiday season. It does make me feel good. So anyway, guys, you all have a great evening. What is it, Thursday? You guys have a wonderful rest of the week. We'll see you all Saturday morning on Caliber Corner. Otherwise, that's it, guys. I want you to have fun. I want you to be safe. And as you know, we will talk to you soon. All right, take care. Bye-bye.